Hello ladies and gentlemen. I saw a few pretty cute pictures on Instagram of chicks with goth inspired looks and vampy type of looks, and I've recently been in the mood for black lipstick, so why don't I give it a shot myself? So I'm going to start out with this Essence Prime Plus Studio Matifying and Pore Minimizing Primer, which is neither mattifying nor pore filling, but it's still a primer. So I'm going to put it all over my face. And I have grey nails again, so the primer matches my nails again. So as I said, I want to go for something more on the cute goth side of things. Not that I know what makes something goth other than the fact that you gotta have black eyeshadow and pale foundation. So for that purpose, I'm going to be using this cream foundation of mine from Revolution Beauty, or Revolution London I think it's called, and I'm going to mix in this very light cream concealer from Wet n Wild in the color Follow Your Bisque, or Bisky. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this foundation brush and I'm going to pick up a bit of both colors and then draw it onto my face. Mixing your foundation with your concealer is a good way to get it lighter if you don't have a foundation that's a little bit too pale for you. It would also help to skip out on your bronzer and contouring, but I do still want to contour today, so I'm probably just going to do it with an ashier color. Because it is a cream product, I'm going to take this dual fiber foundation brush and buff it all out before going in with my beauty blender. The reason why I use both instead of either or is the foundation brush really helps to spread it well so the cream products come together, but it kind of leaves lines on your face in the cream product because of the bristles. So to smooth that out, I then go in with a beauty blender. If you want to do it with just the beauty blender, it is a lot more work because cream products don't want to move as easily. And if you don't want to do it with just the brush, you can, and it's I guess quicker than with just the beauty blender. But you have to really pay attention to the lines and make sure you don't end up with streaks on your face. I'm going to use some translucent powder to set my face. And for that, as usual, I'm going to be using my little kabuki brush and just swirling it on everywhere. I'm really trying to make everything matte today, so the only highlight is going to be the bright highlight I apply. For contour, I'm picking up my Shade and Light palette and I'm going to go into this lightest color because it's also the ashiest of the three brown colors. And I'm really going to work it in here to give myself a nice cheekbone. And then also saw this chick on Instagram, Maureen, do this the other day. She applied the contour right here in the corner of her eye, and that really like lifts your cheekbone. So I'm going to try and do that today. It's also going to help my face look slimmer, which I think is going to add to that vibe I'm going towards. I don't want to say I'm necessarily doing gothic makeup because I'm sure there's a whole culture and way to do that, and I'm not informed enough to say that's what I'm doing, but I'm going for the aesthetics today. Carve out that jawline while I'm at it. Seems like everything's gonna be nice and dramatic today. And I'm gonna grab my kabuki brush to help blend all that out. This is definitely my most used brush out of all of my brushes, because it's just really good at buffing everything out and layering products on your face. So I use it for my setting powder and my foundation powder and buffing out my contour or my blush, even my nose contour. I'm then also going to dip my brush into a little bit of black, but literally just dip it and put the slightest bit there and there to really deepen up my cheekbones and then really blend it out, because I don't want black on my face, but I do want a darker, more intense contour. I'm also going to contour under my lip so that my lip really pops. And I'm going to contour my Cupid's bow because I'm planning on accentuating it with a lipstick later. So I'm really just putting it here, right underneath my nose. And then the slightest bit is going to go on the side of my lip here and here. Also going for a narrow nose today, but that's the usual, so I'm not going to contour it any different. For my blush, I'm going to pick up this really old palette and I'm going to pick up this deep color here and put it here closer to the back of my face, not the center but more to the side, and just work the color on here. I don't want to have super rosy cheeks, so I'm not going to blend it out too far. For highlight today, I want to use this white highlight because I want a lot of contrast going on my face today. So what I highlight, let me explain exactly why I was inspired to do this. Like I said, I saw a super cute picture on Instagram and was like, damn, I want to do this. But the whole reason why this cute picture drew me in was because I was in the mood for black lipstick. The last time I tried a full-on black lip was when I tried on all my lipsticks in my collection, and I was reminded that it can actually look pretty cute and it doesn't have to be super dramatic and I should wear black more often. but I haven't found an excuse to wear black lipstick yet. I haven't done a makeup look recently that really called for it. So I was like, you know what, I'm actually going to keep an eye out for ideas so I can rock a black lip. And after a while of not finding anything that would look super cute with a black lip, I decided, you know what, just dedicate a whole look to it and get it done. Because I think it'll be a lot of fun. I also get to do a bunch of things I wouldn't usually do, like use this white highlighter. Usually I use this rose gold one because it's super cute. But now that I have all the powders I want on my face, I'm quickly gonna spray it and set it all down. I hate when your setting spray is almost done because then when you spray it, it's not a mist, it's like a bunch of droplets and you have to blend it out again afterwards. But here we go. I also recently wore a red lip for the first time in forever because I wanted to go take a dramatic picture outside because it was all misty and I didn't want to do a full face glam for the picture because the mist was going to be gone before then, so I decided to just go for a dramatic red lip instead. And that just put me more in the mood for a bold lip. With this bold lip comes bold eyebrows, so today I'm going to brush them out and then fill them in with some black eyeshadow instead of the usual brown I go for.
I thought you were going to be like, so today I'm shaving them off.
I want to shave off my brows. I'm gonna shave off my brows in this pandemic and you're gonna have to deal with what that looks like. I'm gonna do it. I want to shave them off and then get myself like a proper eyebrow pomade or pencil or something and then force myself to learn how to draw them on. Because I got pretty defined brows as it is, so there's no pressure for me to really learn how to do them properly. But I want to know how to do them properly, so I want to shave them off and then I have to do them properly. Plus it only takes like a few weeks for them to grow back and no one's gonna see me in a pandemic, so I might just as well shave them off. I want to do it, on the bucket list. But who knows, maybe I like black eyebrows enough that it becomes the new norm. That is definitely quite the difference. I wanted to make my arches slightly sharper, but I'm worried about messing it up, so I'd rather leave a good thing the way it is. But no, that's cute. Let's make both of them sharp. Besides, we've got to try and make them even at least a little bit. I like that. I like that too much. Now that I'm done with the brows, I'm going to move on to the lip. And the reason for that is I want the lip to be black entirely, but I don't want the look overall to be too much. So the only place I'll have space to be a little bit lenient would be with the eyeshadow. And if it's going to be too much to have a full-blown black smoky eye, black brows and black lips, I'll notice that if I do the lips first and not if I do the lips after. So I'm going to do the lips first and then decide exactly how far I'm going to go with the eyeshadow. As with any bold lip, I'm going to start with a nude eyeliner and outline my lips the way I want it to be. I just line my lower lip the way I usually do, but my upper lip, I made my cupid's bow a little extra, so it's a little spiky and a little overlined to make my lips look a little bit more intense. This is already quite the look, but I'm having fun, so it's okay. Now to give the lips a little bit more shimmer, I'm going to be using this NYX Cosmic Metals lipstick in the color Ultraviolet. And I never use this unless I'm wearing black lipstick, so let's get the party started. Somehow black lipstick manages to make your teeth look both more white and less white. I don't know how I feel about that. Like this, it looks more white, right? But yeah, like this, it looks much less white.
That is quite right.
I think I'm gonna go in with a soft glam palette, and it feels strange that a palette called Soft Glam is gonna help me with the vamp I'm going for. But I'm going to start with the color Rustic and go in my crease with a small fluffy blending brush. I'm also going to be using this to wing it out so the eyeshadow goes in that direction. I'm going to be using the straight edge of my concealer that I somehow forgot to use today. And I'm going to use it to help make a straight line here where I'm winging out the eyeshadow. So I'm blending out right against that line. The same color is going to go right underneath my lower lash line so I can connect the both parts. I'm then going to go in with a big fluffy brush and I'm going to pick up the color Dusty Rose, the smallest bit of it. I'm going to use it to kind of fade that edge a little bit. The reason I chose this color is because it blends really well with browns, but it's also still a dusty shade. I mean, dusty is literally in the name. I'm then going to pick up this nude shade of all things, but I might change my mind and go for a white. We shall see. but I'm gonna pack it here in the inner corner of my eye to open up this piece. I'm taking a thin brush and this color actually to kind of just go along that edge I just made, kind of sharpen it up. I'm then picking up some black on a small brush so that I can start working it on the outer corners of my eyes and really get that cat eye going. And for that I'm going to use my concealer so I really create an edge with the black. I'm then also fading this up into the colors I have in my crease so it kind of comes back around. And again on the lower lash line so that everything connects. This part's also where I blend out that harsh line I made by holding the concealer up to my face, and I can really buff it out with a lot of control with a thin brush. Blend it all out again. I'm gonna go back in with some Dusty Rose just around the edges. I'm proud to be doing this today because I'm usually afraid of using black, and since I did my first black smoky eye, I've really been embracing it. I'm then going to go in with that same white highlight and work it in the inner corner, and for that I'm going to place it above the inner corner here. I don't want any of the color to hit my lower lash line, and I'm also going to fade it up onto my lid. Time for some eyeliner. I don't know what it is about eyeliner, but it really knows how to make me feel cute. I'm then going to take my eyeliner and I'm going to line my waterline and tightline. I'm going to curl my lashes and get some mascara on so I can get some falsies on. I'm excited for that part. And then I think we're going to be done here. Now if you're going to apply false lashes, it's important to get mascara on the small lashes on the inner part, because when you apply lashes they don't entirely get in there, and then this really helps it blend with your natural lashes. This time I really need to pay attention to where I put this lash down, because the last time I put on lashes I put glue on both of them, put the one down to dry, put the other one on, and then couldn't find the first one and had to like stand up and look around through everything for where I could possibly have put my lash, and I luckily found it because it's kind of the only pair I have, but I was very worried for a few seconds there. I place my lash on the outer corner, make it catch there when it's tacky, and then drop it all the way to the inner corner and stick it down. But now it's stuck to my finger because I'm trying to show you, of course. But just stick it down, and once you have it down, give it a little lift upwards so that your lashes lie in a good position and so that both sides are even. So again, from the outer corner when they're tacky, and then just drop them down and then push them up. If you don't give them a little push up, your one pair of lashes is going to face like forward and the one up, and then they're going to be a little wonky. And you want to avoid that as much as possible. Also, this is a very interesting feeling. Now before I figure out what I want to do with my hair, I'm going to spray a last bit of setting spray so this doesn't go anywhere. I initially wanted to go for some big low pigtails, but I don't know how I feel about that. So let's make them and see. I mean, it works, but it's not entirely what I'm going for. Let's see what other hairstyle I can come up with. Actually, some space buns could be cute. I feel like no matter what I do with my hair, I'm gonna feel like a Bratz doll today. And that's okay. It's a vibe. You know, I really like that, but I think I actually like it more without the sunglasses, which whoever thought I would say that. But I'm gonna create a bit of volume around here by just tugging on it. I already got these pieces loose. And that's what they look like. I do like the glasses when they're here, so I'm sure this will make for a nice photo op when I'm done. But then this is the final result. And I had a lot of fun, number one, and number two, I feel pretty dang cute now that I'm done. Anyways, that is it for today. This is what I felt like doing instead of studying. I'm procrastinating on a virology test that I'm writing in about 36 hours, but that's okay. I still have time. It's only like 12 chapters. But then that is it for today. My twist on a vampy type of look. I'm still feeling these slightly spiky black brows, and I think I'm generally just a fan of everything. But then I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making this, and then I'll see you again next time. Bye! Now to give the lips a bit of a shimmer. Hello, Duke. Are you awake, man?